And I see Chad Kazir. I hope I pronounced that right. Kazir. Can you give a high level comparative description? I think like when we've been in meetings before, Patrick, it's like, LinkedIn meets IMDb meets Mandy meets Instagram. If you think about all that, the social aspect of it is like Instagram. Connect directly with filmmakers. Screw the gatekeepers. Like you guys, and I don't mean to, sound cheesy, but this is a movement. This is a revolution. It's like we really do
Hmm.
have to get our shit together as a community and say to ourselves, what's changing? Nothing. Who's
Right.
changing it? Nobody. Okay, so we created a platform where like not only can you connect with other creative, excuse me, you could, reach out to them. Hey, I don't have money. I got this sick ass idea. You know, I'm
Hmm.
I'm 19. I don't have a lot of experience. I'm a skateboarder. I live in Ireland, but I got a fucking kick ass idea. I need someone, dude, I got this. Let's go. It's all about that type of filmmaking. And then also for a lot of us that have a lot of experience and that have been working in industry that don't serve us either. It's about connecting with people, getting that funding, getting the funding to our other creatives so we could create our own freaking economy. That's what this is all about. Like, so whether it is,
Yeah.
the short film and whether you don't have a budget and you're like, I don't have any money, but I think this could be awesome. And let me tell you, in 2017, this is how Cher was actually born. We had a horror movie. I kept pitching it. And I've worked for so many people. I have a lot of connections. I've been in big rooms, you guys. Everyone, oh, who's attached? Who's attached? Okay, fuck, no one's attached to this movie. Read the script.
Hmm. Yeah.
Literally, I got with a bunch of friends. One of my friends was a AD for Ava DuVernay. Another one is, work with Spike Lee. Another one was on all these shows. And we were like, fine, we'll all just get together and make it and split the profits at the end. Like, why don't, who cares? No one has money. And I was like, I'll feed you guys. I cook. I'm a pretty good chef. I'll feed you guys.
Yeah.
And we were all getting ready to do this. And in 2017, we were hit with these fires really bad here. I'm sure you remember. And production
Hmm.
stopped. We all had to say goodbye to that plan. And then when we tried to pick it up again, everyone was working again. So we left it alone. And then in 2023 with the strikes, I was like, we should get back to that model because we had friends willing to work. Just like I said, Christopher Nolan did with his very first film. I mean, look at Issa Rae and what she did
Hmm.
on YouTube with Awkward Black Girl that led to something. We also have to get back to this place where we're willing to kind of sacrifice a little bit. I mean, if you're just sitting at home and you're not working right now, why wouldn't you take a little bit less pay with back end to just try to get some things off the ground? So that's kind
Right.
of the message to
And
everyone.
I'm gonna say this. I don't know if anybody remembers the Hair Club for Men commercials where the CEO came on. He's like, Not only am I running the company, I'm also a client. I'm
Right.
putting my projects on Share, and
Yep.
I'm gonna be launching a major one. I think
Yes.
we're going to reveal it at South by Southwest
Yep.
of something that's been near and dear to my heart. But, as somebody who's been an executive producer, and trust me, I can't tell you how many shows I've developed and have put through the ringer and get nothing out of the back end. And again, I am somebody who is in this system. I
Mm-hmm.
have the credits, I have the credibility, and I get it in front of somebody who, has an MBA in accounting, and I just don't see it, and it
Yeah.
breaks my heart every single time. And I'm like, why do, and I know these projects are good because I share it with other executive producers, I share it
Mm-hmm.
with other creatives who go, these projects are fantastic.
Yeah.
How do we get these projects across the board? Because unfortunately, all our movies, all our TV show ideas, all our original ideas keep getting passed up for Devil Wears Prada 2. I mean, shit, they're making Chitty Chitty Bang Bang a remake. Like that move, no one asked for that. There's only two people that are excited about making the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang release, and that is the person who greenlit it at the studio, and that's the producer that brought it to the studio. Those are
Yeah.
the only two people. I don't know anybody who's like, shit, what we need right now, man, I would totally go to the theaters
Right.
to see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang 2.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that shit.
And
And I'm
they're
just sorry,
redoing
I'm
an
getting passionate
officer.
now.
No, no, no. But seriously, they're redoing an officer and a gentleman, and they're redoing Ghost. And it's like we got all these amazing creatives
Like, and
around the
these movies
freaking
were great
world.
when they were originals.
Yes.
that's what gets lost on it. These movies were so good
Yep.
because we never saw anything like that before.
Absolutely. And
Sorry.
no, please. I used to go to the movies and see amazing things, and now I'm not even inspired. And even when I do go and the credits roll, I'm literally like, seriously, like, oh my gosh. And I hate that feeling because I know that we have so much to give in our community, and I know we have a lot of great ideas, even between us and our community, our small, you know what I mean? Well, big, but you know what I mean? Our community that we have. So I can we talk about how we're going to teach filmmakers to package their films? Yeah. Like Patrick said, this is we're just launching, but we're having all of these conversations, you guys. Like we are talking about our share sessions where we educate people. We've been talking to companies that have, their own streamlining production uh, packages that already help with
Software.
budgets. Software. Thank
Software.
you. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Yes, there's other, what's funny is that you say that is there's a lot of other industry makers, industry production workers that are also trying to create their own platforms in whatever capacity that they normally work in. So I know a great line producer who is like, I'm going to try to create software that makes it easy to put movie budgets together or help you, put a film together on all those logistic things that makes people head explode. Because I think and he's like, hey, maybe we can partner with share. So
Yeah.
the door is open, and
Hmm.
again, we're not trying to create this company just to create a company. We're trying to service the entertainment industry. And again, I wouldn't have joined this if I didn't believe in it from the get-go.
Yeah. And
So it's
yeah. And since you posted to, echo what you just said, I'm like terrible on LinkedIn. So apologies if anyone has ever reached out. I'm getting better. But after Patrick posted, it was really fascinating because I went to check one day and I literally had like over 30 messages from other, industry professionals, part of our community who also have businesses that are trying to do, something to help all of us out. And it's interesting. One of Patrick's friends, or someone Patrick knew, reached out to him, who's a CEO and founder of a company, and said, my people are telling me I need to talk to this company Share. And, you know, I saw you post about it. Like, can you set up a meeting with them? Because there are a lot of people that are eager to work with us. And we're super excited about it because we can't do it all. Like, we need the whole community to come together. And so,
yeah.
when we talk about these other platforms and what they're bringing to the table, I want to get to a question about AI because that is also something that we have had a lot of feedback about and a lot of questions about.
Mhm.
And I want to make sure we're very clear.